Hey YouTube, Pastor Jonathan here again. Wanted to share with you a quick Bible review, a Bible that I just got in the mail just a couple weeks ago. It is the Legacy Standard Bible by Steadfast Bible Publishers. This is going to be in the Italian cowhide, very thick piece of leather here, paste down. Bible here is a little under 9 inches tall. The width is almost 6. Per their website is 5.75 inches, as well as it's about 1.5 inches thick. If you're familiar with the handy size preacher's Bible, it is the exact same size, exact same layout, except for with this updated text. So here, let's take a look at this Bible. All right, the first thing that we are going to notice, is this nice spine here, where we have the Holy Bible, LSB, Legacy Standard Bible, Steadfast Bibles here imprinted on the spine of the Bible. Like I said, this is the brown Italian cowhide, thick piece of leather here. Really like it. It's really sturdy, and it is a paste down, if you can see, paste down cover. All right, so as you open it up, you're going to see that nice brown color here. You open it up, we have a few cardstock pages. We have the token crumbled page for some reason. Any type of Bible, for some reason, there's this one page at the beginning that always, the Thompson Reference Bible is horrible for it, but this one page always seems to get wrinkled so bad. And then we go to a Legacy Standard Bible on the title page, and it says handy size edition. Now I don't know when they're going to come out with a full size edition, but this is the handy size edition. As we go, we open it further. All right, here's the information for this particular Bible if you are interested. Hopefully you guys can see that if you're interested in ordering this Bible. I'm going to put a link at the bottom of this video as well, but that is the ISBN numbers. All right, the foreword we have here, we have the scriptural promise. It says, the grass withers and the flower fades, but the word of our God stands forever, Isaiah 40, verse 8. Love that at the very beginning, the foreword here of the Bible, the preface to the Legacy Standard Bible, the principles of translation that they used. They seek to, as best as possible, do a word-for-word rendering of both the Hebrew and the Greek, and I'm sure the little bit of Aramaic that's in there as well. All right, so we go through, we pass that, then we go to the books of the Bible. If you notice some of these headers, they're all like in red, beautiful dark red color. Love that. And then we will go through, we have the Old Testament right there. We get right to the Old Testament. Boom. Now, if you're a preacher like I am, this format, you love this. I mean, for me, this format is incredible. If I walk away from the pulpit, I can come back, and it's very easy for me to see where I left off and then to begin the next verse that I'm preaching on. What you'll notice here too, just a way of just beauty, the way that they did this, is that Genesis here at the top is in that dark red again, as well as the first number verse for each new chapter is in red as well. And that is, so chapter 2, there's verse 1 in red. Very, very nice, very nice. The paper, to be honest, I don't know what the the measurements are, so to speak, for the paper, but it does feel rather, it feels rather thick. Like you could make some notes in this and not have to worry about too bad of bleed through. And there is plenty of room here in the margins on both sides. I might add that I love for space to write your notes, which is awesome. Now there are no references. This is strictly a text-only Bible for, I believe, mostly for just preaching. However, with this, when you're studying, this gives you your own chance to write in your own cross-references. And the way that I plan to use this Bible is on the inside margin, for the most part, is going to be my cross-references. And then on the outside margin is where I'm going to put points for whatever sermon that I'm preaching. Or maybe I'll define a word or give the Greek or Hebrew equivalents, because I'm going to dive into that particular word a little further. And go further. All right. Same with our same with the Psalms, verse by verse, which we're used to that in any Bible. But Proverbs the same way. Right here. Proverbs, nice red. First verse in that nice red as well. And then we have our text. Now there is section headings here. So Proverbs chapter 1 verse 1, section heading, to know wisdom. And then it breaks down. Now that I do like. I like that it's not, that we have those. All right, we'll go through. Then we get to the New Testament. This is a black letter text only. One little sheet to introduce us to the New Testament. Legacy Standard Bible. Neat little graphic right there, the little line design, that break. And then we get right into the book of Matthew. And that's going to be the way all the way through. Hopefully the ghosting doesn't look too bad in this video, because the ghosting really is not bad when you are looking at this Bible up close. And I'm not sure if the camera will give it justice, because it's not really, the ghosting is not that bad. All right, as we go on through this Bible, just where I'd made put a mark. I'm not sure if I think I was going to. Oh, I was preaching out of 1 John. However, I had not decided. I haven't began using this as my main preaching Bible yet. I have a ESV, the Lego, older single column that I want to do a review on, because it's about to fall apart. Bible that I actually still use as my preaching Bible, but it's about to fall apart, so I'm going to have to use something else. And I like this. It's compact. It's everything that I need. And as I've been reading this translation, I've been loving it. So we scroll through. I'll get to that here in just a second, because you have a fair amount of paper here in the back. So as soon as you finish the New Testament, we finish with the book of the Revelation. Then we go to monetary units, what the equivalency is today. This is pretty standard stuff in most Bibles. We would expect to see that. Then we go to weights and measures, and then you'll see how it's got like this, I think it's like this grafting type paper that's here. However, this is like the note paper that you have, and there's going to be a ton of these. I think there's 20 something pages. A lot of pages. It might be actually a little bit more than that, but roughly around 20, I believe. And then after that, we have cardstock, more cardstock here that you can write notes on. Good thick paper. A number of cardstock that we have. And then that concludes the Bible. There's no maps or anything in this. Like, that's why I'm saying that I believe that this really is, while it's not called the Preacher's Bible like the earlier works, with the 1995 New American Standard, it's obvious that is their intention here, is to have this this handy size preacher's type Bible, and it is wonderful. Now, I spoke briefly about this cowhide. This Bible, and I haven't opened this thing many times, it will just lay flat wherever, and then you get to see this beautiful art gilding with the red over gold there, and it looks good. It's not a super dark red, but it is a nice red. What I like about this is about the cowhide is I can hold it in my hand, and there's a fair amount of flop, but it's also sturdy. So when I'm preaching, if I want to hold my Bible, I can hold it without having to fold it to just keep the thing in my hands without it falling all over the place. And it keeps the text nice and straight for me when I'm reading it. So a beautiful, beautiful Bible. Now it comes with 2 ribbons. This is the brown, so we have like this, it's like a light, it's like maybe a goldish, but almost like a light brown type color, like extremely light brown. And then one brown ribbon as well that you get. These are the very, the small, thin ones. I only think that they're, I believe that they're just single-sided satin. But nice enough. I mean, I would probably replace those, to be honest with you. It's not what you're going to get with some of the Cambridge Bibles or Allen or anything like that, or Schuyler for that matter. But it is very nice. Now, I bought this Bible for 99 bucks. I mean, it was $99. I think they were having a sale. Not much at all. Not much at all. So, I mean, it was a great investment for $99. And this is one that I believe that will easily last a lifetime. So, I told you how large it was in terms of it being 8.75 high. The width is roughly 5.75, and the girth or the thickness is 1.5 inches. But I figure I compare it to a couple other Bibles that you're probably familiar with. One being the Cambridge Clarion. This is the New American Standard, Cambridge Clarion. If you can see that, that's how they relate. Of course, the footprint is larger with the Legacy. However, it's not as thick as the Cambridge. However, it is a little bit larger. But this is, if you're familiar with the Clarion, this is like an absolute hand-sized Bible. It's a small carry-around type Bible. Also, I was going to compare it to, this is the Church Bible Publishers. This is the text-only hand-size edition that they have. I recently got this in the lamb skin. Beautiful Bible too. This is gorgeous. But this is the 180 in lamb skin, text-only. And it has, of course, the words of Christ in red in this particular edition, hand size. And it is close. The footprint on the Legacy is just a little bit bigger. Hopefully you can see that. It is just a little, really, not much at all in terms of difference of footprint. You can see it better probably this way. There you go. Yeah. You see the, was it half an inch? A little over half an inch maybe in height. And the width, of course, the more girthy guy is the CBP, the Church Bible Publishers Text Bible. So if you love the New American Standard, the 95, I believe that you'll absolutely love the Legacy Standard Bible. The changes, I think, are very minute. They're small changes, but I think they're actually beneficial. There's some areas I found that the clarity in the text is a lot better. But also, when we look at words in the Greek, like a doulos, in terms of not meaning bondservant, but what does that word mean? Slave. It's translated appropriately. And there's some other issues, but there's some things that I really love about this new translation. But you cannot take away from that. Nice, very creamy colored paper with clear, bold text, verse by verse. Perfect. Absolutely, I would argue perfect for the preacher. I'm an expository preacher, so I go verse by verse, word by word through the text. So, well, if you have any comments, just down below. If there's anything that I missed, please add it to the comment section. That way that we make sure that the other people know about it. And if you would like to, you can please subscribe, and I'll be putting out more of these videos. My hope is to put out 1 to 2 videos a week, and that way we can, us Bible geeks can learn more about the various editions before we buy them. But any questions, please feel free to leave me a message. May the love and grace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you. And I just hope that you have a great holiday season, Christmas season that is. We love you. From North Carolina, this is Pastor Jonathan, signing out.